First move, Computer One. Draw card. Begin duel. Computer One, mana charge. Computer Two, draw card. Mana charge. Computer One.
And off we go with game 5.
Mana charge.
We're going to probably go up to 6 mana here.
Computer Two.
And then someone's going to...
Mana charge.
I'm going to guess summon a 2-cost card.
Draw card. Mana charge. Mana release.
God damn it, I can't get this right.
Summon.
Oh well, it's a Cloud Runner Marauder. He's going to kick us off and cover that top lane.
Computer Two. Draw card. Mana charge. Mana release.
Ah, he gets answered by a 2-cost.
Summon.
In this case, an Elven Blade Dancer. Magic creature? Wood creature?
Attack.
Increases the activation cost of adjacent enemies. And she's going to blast these guys for 1. She didn't kill a target, so they're going to be rotated 180 degrees from their original facing.
Computer One.
They're now useless.
Draw card.
Haha.
Mana charge.
Spend mana to rotate them. I
Mana
do.
release. Summon.
He says, no, I won't be doing that. I'll just be instead summoning Dwarf Snipers. 2 fields in front of Dwarf Sniper cannot use dodge.
Computer Two.
That's okay, there's really not many things in this deck that can use dodge, if any. I'm having a quick scroll as I say that.
Summon.
Nope, I don't see dodge anywhere in here. And neither do they. There's our swordsman.
Attack.
They are not on their home field, so they have 1 health, but they hit for 2.
This is it.
Ah. Take that. They're down to 3, so they're not too bothered.
Unlock.
But those lads definitely will be bothered. They're going to be target numero uno, I guess.
Draw card.
Well, they would be for me, anyway.
Mana charge. Mana release. Summon.
Yes, Queen, we see your Elven Blade Dancer, and mirror it. Activation cost increased by +1.
Attack.
Oh, we're gonna attack the other Blade Dancer. Interesting. Well, I guess she can at any point take out the... There's our footman. There's our swordsman, sorry. She rotates that Elven Plague Dancer because she didn't kill it.
Draw card.
That Plague Dancer won't care too much because she's magic and attacking in any direction she wants.
Mana release.
However, a blind spot is now facing the centre square.
Summon.
Here comes a behemoth Terrorformer. Activation cost increased by +1 and he cannot dodge. He's going to attack these dwarves. Just 1 damage, but he will swap the field that he stood on with the field that they were stood on. Oh dear. Those dwarves were stood on Earth, they're now stood on water, so they lose the 2 health bonus from being stood on Earth. Oh dear.
Computer One.
Good news for the Terrorformer, because his activation cost has returned to normal.
Charge.
Oh, sorry. No, it hasn't. He can now use dodge, which he wasn't planning to do anyway. You think a machine like that's going to dodge? I didn't think so. Now comes Flailmonger.
Computer Two.
2 spaces in front of Flailmonger have their activation cost increased by +2.
Mana release.
Don't summon in front of him unless you've got a lot of mana. Now comes Queen's Courier.
Draw card.
They allow you to draw 2 cards.
Discard.
And then discard 2.
Graveyard.
In this case, both illusion regeneration. Ah, nobody likes it.
Check. Computer 1. Draw card.
Check for computer 2. Computer 1 needs to kill something. We have the guys in the top right corner on 1.
Summon.
Which is just enough for our Athenix magical machine to do. We can manage 1. Ping, you're dead.
Mana charge. Check.
And now we're going to play
2. Draw card.
tennis with the check. Check for computer 1. Computer 2 needs to kill now, although it's got a much harder chance of doing it. It needs at least 3 damage. Seer Vizak's Cleansing. Field Quake the target field whose reverse side is not a Biolith. That wood field turns into an earth field. And the Plague Dancer loses 2 health because she's no longer on the wood. No longer on the wood element, and loses 2 more because she's on the opposite element, which is earth. Well then.
Computer 1.
But there's only 1 of that spell card. You can't do it again, so make sure it was worth it.
Mana release. Summon.
Now comes Tree Foxes. They're going to rotate the creature in front of them when they're summoned by 180 degrees, so the Queen's Courier facing off the board. That really doesn't matter because those things don't hit for anything. They're just there.
Check. Computer 2. Draw card.
Check for computer 1, computer 2 needs to kill.
Mana charge. Mana release. Summon.
And out comes Cloudrunner Marauder. We see your weakling little wolves. Foxes, wolves, things, doggos. And we slap them. Don't care what you are, you're dead.
Mana charge.
No check for you.
Check.
Check for computer 2. Computer 1 needs to kill. Would have thought those guys are now going to be the target. They only have 2 HP, and you've got 9 to play with. That's a 4 cost.
Summon.
Now comes a Biolith War Chariot. This is not going to go very well. Well, in one respect it will. Biolith War Chariot deals +2 attack if one of its target creatures has a summoning cost of 4 or more. Which the Terrorformer does, but it just shot and killed its ally.
Mana charge. Mana charge.
Ouch. It kept itself in the game. Ultimately killed a creature, so it's
Draw card.
no better off than it was before.
Mana charge.
Even though it's still in the game.
Mana release. Summon.
Out comes Tree Foxes, so the creature in front of them is rotated 180 degrees. Your tank is now only able to shoot the Citadel, sir. Oh, and you have a blind spot on the 2 sides that you don't shoot. Bonus damage there. He's down to 2.
Check. Computer 1. Draw card.
Check for computer 2, computer 1 needs to kill.
Mana release.
Tank is surely the target, or
Summon.
the Marauders. Ignore me, we're going to go for the Soul Hunter.
Attack.
1 health, 1 damage ranged creature. She's going to take out the Foxes. Ping.
Please save this poor soul.
Yes, that poor soul has been saved.
Mana charge. Check. Computer
Check
2.
for Computer 1. Computer 2 needs to kill. I would immediately have those
Mana charge.
Traveller and Marauders execute her. No, we're not doing that.
Summon.
We're apparently going with a Flowermonger to replace the previous Flowermonger that belonged to Computer 1. Ah.
Attack.
And then we're going to bonk everything in this bottom lane. That's a blind spot, so the bonus damage there kills the tank. And 1 damage for the Citadel.
Mana charge.
No more Mr. Nice Tank.
Computer 1. Draw card. Mana charge.
Check for Computer 2. Computer 1 needs to kill. 10 mana to play with. And we're going for a 4 again. This is probably another tank. Ooh, wrong machine. Terrorformer actually is better in this position.
Attack.
Why kill things with an almighty powerful cannon when you can just swap fields and let them kill themselves?
My face.
Hitting a blind spot there, so bonus damage. Swaps the fields. She's now stood on the opposite element, so she loses 2 health, and she's no longer on a wood element, so she loses 2 there.
Mana charge.
And the activation cost of those surrounding enemies has now been returned to normal.
Check. Computer 2. Draw card.
Check for Computer 1. Computer 2 needs to kill. 10 mana to play
Mana
with.
release.
Ooh, 4 cost.
Summon.
Ooh, big tank. This time it does have 2 targets that are very much viable and not allies. Terraformer costs 4 or more. In fact, costs 4, so +2 attack. Good shooting, sir. Very good, sir.
Mana charge. Mana charge.
You're very dead, sir. And so are you, sir.
Check. Computer 1.
Check for Computer 2, sir. I'll stop. Computer 1 needs to kill something. 10 mana.
Mana release.
Rotating these Marauders, they are now hitting a blind spot. Bonus damage there. With all the tanks in this game, always remember, it can fire in front of it and to the right. Behind is a blind spot, and usually the other side on the left is a blind spot. Now, this is interesting.
Attack.
Out comes some Vezar swordsman. Haha, we see you, tank. And raise you our 2 damage. That's a very dead tank. These lads are on their home field, so they gain +2 health, but they do have blind spots on all sides apart from the front. So if you can hit them for 2 damage,
Computer 2.
they're dead.
Draw card. Mana charge.
As long as it's not from the front, of course.
Mana release. Summon.
Now comes Behemoth. Will it transform? No, we're staying as a little popper.
1. Draw
That's all she wrote. Why didn't you summon that onto the fire field?
Mana charge. Mana release.
It would have been cheaper.
Summon.
Ah, we see your pupper and raise you our pupper. Which did transform. He's now a big angry doggo. Changes its attack to hit in front of it and either side, and it gains +2 attack. Oh dear.
Attack.
Oh dear, oh dear. Three damage for both of those. And then we have the bonus effect of pissing off the Flailmonger, so damage there. and it hit a blind spot on the swordsman, so 2 damage there.
Mana charge.
And it of course killed the pupper in the middle.
Check. Computer 2.
So a little bit of revenge from the Flowermonger, but not enough.
Charge.
Check for computer 1, computer 2 needs to kill. Thankfully it's got an easy way out.
Summon.
By just killing those swordsmen. Actually has 2 easy ways out, because it can just kill the Soul Hunter in the top right corner.
This is it.
The only issue with killing the Soul Hunter is that when you kill her, is she on a wood field? She's not.
Mana charge.
So when she's destroyed on a non-wood field, you take any 1 creature from your graveyard with a 3 or less summoning cost that's not an Elven Soul Hunter and is not an ultra rare, and you shuffle it into your library. So if you kill her, something comes back to life.
Attack.
And she's going to kill something else.
Prepare yourself. Please save this poor soul.
An Elven Soul Hunter getting 2 kills. This is actually quite rare.
Mana charge.
Summoning cost of the 2 fields in front of Flowermonger has returned to normal.
Draw card. Mana charge. Mana release.
11 mana to play with, 4 cost.
Summon.
More Terrorformers.
Attack.
One damage for him, and we're going to swap the fields. It's no longer stood on a fire field, so it's going to lose 2 more health. And there's check.
Computer 1.
Computer 1 needs to kill. I'm just thinking as far as that Soul Hunter's concerned, if she does die and you bring something back, would you bring back a Terraformer or a tank?
Summon.
Not sure. They're both the same cost. The tank is potentially more powerful. But I'm saying that. Terraformer is pretty devastating when it starts swapping fields. Out comes a Biolith Centurion. Hitting a blind spot on these guys, so bonus damage there. They're very dead.
Mana charge.
Can't make my mind up what would be the best one to bring back if she dies.
Computer 2. Draw card.
Oh well, we'll see if she survives. Check computer 1, computer 2 needs to kill, 10 mana to play with. This doggo is probably going to die. Oh, absolutely.
I smell blood. Just you wait.
2 fields in front of them cannot dodge. Don't worry, it won't.
I win.
Mana charge. Check. Computer 1.
Check
Draw
for
card.
computer 2, computer 1 needs to kill.
Mana charge.
Minimum of 3 damage needed.
Summon.
Now comes a chariot, that's definitely going to fulfill it, because it's attacking the Terraformer in the centre, as well as these dwarves.
Attack.
Terraformer, of course, costs 4 to summon, so plus 2 attack. Kills the Terraformer. Sniper's taken down to 1, they'll get a shot back. It's not too bothered about that.
Mana charge.
That puts it into check.
Computer 2. Draw card.
Computer 2 needs to kill. Still has the Soul Hunter it can kill. It's probably going for that now.
Summon.
Yep. Well, I hope it is, because if it doesn't, it's going to very much die. We'll lose the game.
Attack.
There's +1 magic protection to those two creatures on the other side of the board, by the way, because they belong to the same element as the field in which Athenix Citadel is situated. It's over a earth field, so both of those earth creatures gain +1 magic protection.
Graveyard to library.
Now Soul Hunter's ability triggers.
Library.
Brought back the Behemoth. Okay.
Shuffle.
No! Sure, I would have done that. I think I'd have preferred to have at least the Terrorformer.
Check. Computer 1.
Terrorformer's probably more useful for the weak cards. Swapping fields around just kills things.
Mana release.
Although the tank can just take out other tanks and things like that, so it's a bit of a coin flip.
Take this.
These Marauders activate and kill the snipers.
Mana charge. Discard. Graveyard.
Now Computer 1 is discarding a illusion regeneration
Computer 2.
because he has overdrawn. Your maximum size of hand is 7.
Mana release.
If you have more than that, you must discard down to 7. Now comes Elven Soul Hunter again.
Attack.
And she's going to ping this guy for 1.
Go.
Summoning her, having her killed, and then bringing something back to life is basically her whole point.
Computer 1. Draw card. Mana charge.
So she's not really here to change the game or anything, she's just there to
Attack.
be annoying, and then eventually bring something back to life that's much stronger than she is. Marauders hit a blind spot, so bonus damage on these swordsmen.
Mana release. Summon.
And we have both Centurions out. Computer 1.
Attack.
And they're going to finish off the swordsman. You call that a sword? This is a sword. See? Size matters.
Mana charge.
Or does it? They're dead. Check for Computer 1.
Draw card.
Computer 2 needs to kill. It's got 13 Barna to play with.
Mana release.
And it summons a 1 cost.
Summon.
Really? Just a 1 cost? Is that the best we can do? How good of a Flame Novice? 50% of the time he'll increase his attack by +1.
Attack.
Only for that turn, though. He didn't do it this time. He only hits for 1. Ah. The tank then counted. Shooting both of those and taking them down to 1 and 2 respectively.
Computer 1.
Oh dear.
Mana charge.
Check for both players. Computer 1 just needs to summon to win, and here comes something. As long as it doesn't get killed, it's fine. No, a little bit of humiliation for you. Here comes the final Terrorformer. I think that's the 4th one that we've seen. Most of them have died to tanks,
I am defeated.
I think. He's going to kill that guy and swap the field. Doesn't matter. He's killed him, so... That's GG.
Computer 1 wins.